So here we are, parts 3, 4, I'm not even sure, part 4 I believe. And we're going to be doing some more of this angle sums, and then we're going to get into the congruence. Let's just do a couple of these angle sums. I see this blue and I see this red, and I'm thinking that I could do something with those and that question mark. Well, check this out. If I were to kind of make this line parallel to that bottom line, then I could take that blue and fit it up there, and the red will rotate around and fit right in here. So we got some red, then we got some blue, and we put those together. Whoa, check that out. If I put the blue and the red together, now let's make some purple, because that's what blue and red make together. That gives me the whole angle outside there, that exterior angle. So I could just add these two together. So 92 plus 42. Well, that's like 90 plus 40, which is 130. And then 2 plus 2 is 4. So that's going to be 134 degrees. Amazing. So this whole thing, that whole angle there, is 134 degrees. All right, let's see if we can do something a little bit different. How about 59? Because what? This is a little bit different. It's just a little bit different. So if I were to kind of split this angle, again, I'm trying to be parallel here to this one. It's not exact, but close enough. So if this, we got this, ooh, I'm going purple. So there's 60. That means this part is 60. And then let's do red for the other piece. This question mark would be right there. And together, they make 40 or 140. You know what? I'm going to erase this and redo that color because it just makes more sense to do them blue and red, and then together they make purple. So there we go. We got the 60s, the question marks, but then together, blue and red make purple, the whole thing. All right, so that means 60 and the question mark together make the whole thing. So 60 plus the question mark equals the whole thing, which is 140. So if I subtract that 60, that gives me 80 equals the question mark. Now, Mr. Butler, I don't get that. Could you do it another way, please? You betcha. Notice that this 140 and this little piece in there, let's make it like a black angle, add up to a straight angle. So 140 plus, let's call that y, equals 180. So then if I subtract 140 from each side, I would get y equals 40. So that inside angle right here, this is 40 degrees. And then I know that 60 and 40 and question mark add up to 180. So 60 plus 40 plus question mark equal 180. Excellent. So that's 100 plus question mark equals 180. Hey, guess what? If I were to subtract, you would find out that question mark equals 80. Sweet. That is just cool. All right, now let's go into some basic congruence stuff. We've been doing a lot of these transformation congruence. Let's see if we can use it here. Okay, complete each congruence statement. So what they're trying to tell us is that you have this WUV, angle WUV. So WUV, that would be this angle right there. And they're asking, well, what matches that? Well, I'm pretty sure it's this angle here because those are vertical. Let's see what that would be. HUG. So HUG. Angle HUG. That was a piece of cake. Like really easy. All right, now let's go over to the other one. Let's do a different color. KLM is what we're going for. So KLM, that means this angle. Now here it's not exactly clear. Like is it this one, ZLM, or is it ZML over there? I don't know. Well, here's what I can check. Let's say I code this and I just put like numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So KLM is like a 3, 2, 1 pattern, or 3, 1, 2. In other words, I do K, then L, then M. Now let's say that I'm going to do the same thing for the other one, a 3, then a 1, then a 2. That would be Z, then L, then M. So apparently ZLM would be this angle up there. So that would be our correct answer, angle ZLM, when we're using both the code and then a little bit of reference to the picture as well. And we keep going. Mark the angles on the sides of each pair of triangles to indicate that they're congruent. All right, this is so easy. Just look at this. Angle V goes with P. So V and P go together. Angle U, let's do that for like a double arc. U would be like a double, and that goes with Q. So Q would be my double arc. Then W, I'll do a triple, and W, I'll do a triple. So this triple matches this triple. Then you're like, Mr. Butler, so how do I mark the sides? Well, I don't know, just pick them. Let's say we put a single mark here for UW. Well, that's between the 2 arc and the 3 arc, so that would be here. And then let's put a triple arc here for VW. That's between the single arc and the triple arc, so that would be here. Then if I were to mark a double arc on the remaining side, there we go. We are all marked up. The idea is just to match the pieces single, double, triple, and if you're using a combination like UW, then that would be QW. So you're using the same combos for each mark to make them corresponding and congruent. All right, so that's it for this one, I believe. Well, let's see what's next, just in case. Oh, we could do this. This is a piece of cake. Watch this. So let's just pick any 3. We'll have K, then L, then J. So if I do K, L, J, triangle KLJ, is congruent to, let's see, this is like a 2, then a 3, then a 1. So I got to go 2, 3, 1 on the other one. 2, 3, 1. So that would be BCJ. It's congruent to triangle BCJ. That was cool. Very easy there. Let's see if we can find one that's a little more challenging. Maybe a rotation instead of these reflections. Oh, that's pretty much it. All right, so we're gonna finish the video there, and then we'll get into the congruence postulates in the next one.